Soft autumn versus true autumn color palette, and what is an in-transition type? Are you in doubt of what is the difference between soft autumn and true autumn? This video will cover the actual answers and debunk the myth of only one color palette per person. Before we jump into debunking the color analysis myth, we need to establish the given fact that autumn is a warm undertone type. So soft autumn and true autumn will be predominantly warm, even though that soft autumn is a transitional type that serves as a trampoline for the soft summer to jump into autumn because they are located right near each other. The true autumn will be the central palette of the autumn family, and of course its colors are the richest and the most saturated. There will be a visible difference between those palettes over here. Underneath is the true autumn and soft autumn hovering over top of it. One can spot the difference as the later one is visibly lighter, what we call warm pastel colors. However, little do we actually acknowledge about the autumn season. I have previously mentioned that autumn is the most versatile seasonal type of all I have seen so far. Its colors can vary from rich and deep to light champagne pastels. Most people are used to picking only one color palette and sticking to it. However, color is not only a one-dimensional aspect. Color is a very multi-dimensional aspect that you can use to your own advantage. I am a true advocate for widening your color horizon and actually encouraging you to understand the color, and that would mean that we don't need to segregate the color, but rather imply more to our understanding. As examples, I'm going to discuss Florence Pugh, as she has been previously typed as soft autumn, and Shailene Woodley, as she has been previously typed as a true autumn. And of course, let's not forget about an in-transition type, the owners of which will jump from one color palette to another just by virtue of being in transition. Soft autumn is a transitional type. The skin undertone in both seasons will be very similar or even the same, and a lot of times you can use warm and cold colors at the same time. That's the beauty of this type. This is especially helpful for people who cannot find their seasonal color type, and both gold and silver shades fit them really well. If you are an in-transition type, you will even use both cold and warm colors for your wardrobe and not only in jewelry. Not only that, but this type can also wear color conglomerations of cold plus warm at the same time. For example, blue, cold and red, warm. Yellow, warm and blue, cold. What do we know about soft autumn? The skin is of average lightness or medium tone, quite light, but not porcelain, not like the spring type. Very often we can see freckles in a rather warm undertone. Even a light tan gives a healthy appearance and improves complexion. Not tan skin may have an indistinct grayish overtone. Sometimes that happens. Usually it's the type of skin that tans well, and tan actually really fits them well. The eye color is not only brown or what we call hazel eyes of different lightness, but also green-brown, and can even be blue, blue-green, and so on. With age, we can see the fading of the outer edge of the iris towards the grayish colors. It may seem that the eyes are getting greener or lighter with time. Soft autumn hair light is light chestnut, dark chestnut, can even be warm blonde or even blonde platinum. Color palette, soft autumn would be red burgundy, warm burgundy shades. Fuchsia or purple includes pink tones ranging from pale to rich, but avoid acid bright colors. Brick red and orange tones flawlessly enhance the skin tone. Pale turquoise refers to blue and grey blue tones with an admixture of turquoise. The grey color of soft autumn looks very noble. You can safely include it in your basic wardrobe. However, here we can spot quite a difference in the grey color appropriation. It doesn't look quite the same as in the first picture. It doesn't work as well as previously. Here we can see the same thing. Even though Florence has been typed as a soft autumn previously, it looks quite off to me in the other variant with chestnut hair color. In the first picture, she is wearing soft summer gray, and in the other one, soft autumn gray. Wait, what's going on here? Could the hair color change the whole perspective? Is she actually a soft autumn? The difference here is not only the hair color, but also the overall skin color. Take a closer look here. How is Florence Pugh able to wear true autumn and soft colors at the same time? Because she is an in transition type that will fluctuate from deep autumn to soft autumn and even more. If Florence was my client, that is what I would show her. True autumn as a dominant, soft autumn as a part of the warm family, plus the in transition type, which serves as a separate type. This is why she can wear gold and silver. How did we conclude that? The fact that Florence is of a warm undertone and is of an autumn family, there is no doubt. But as you see, the soft autumn skin color fluctuates quite a lot. That happens to me too. During summer, I see yellow pigmentation getting revealed very or lightly enough to use the warm gold, beige or sandy foundation, while in winter, obviously, it depends on the time zone and climate where you live. I get whiter and I use my foundation of warm plus pink for cold undertone shades. I can visibly see the difference in between those seasons. What's going on with this actress? She can wear deep burgundy and pastel colors of her choosing, with the condition that her skin color remains tanned. Her natural hair color, well, it's definitely not light blonde, is it? Can she wear a more contrasting hair color? Yes, she can, and so can you. What else should we see here? Doesn't it look like true autumn fits better here? Yes, it does. Baby blue color doesn't look as good as with blonde hair. Obviously, if she was solely a soft autumn, it would suit her regardless of her hair color. And if not, if her skin gets paler, jump back to her autumn family's central position, which is true autumn. And then again, with a predisposition to a transitional type, she can even wear the bright spring colors as well. Dark blue indigo as well as deep navy blue, the deep teals are all part of the autumn palette, rather to the true autumn side. Cool colors of pastel pink beautifully sets off a light tan. A bright spring pink, just what you might need to enhance your summer color. What do we need to know about true autumn? The skin is lightly warm, with a characteristic warm undertone. With a tan face becomes a little less contrasting, so basically you have to appropriate the low contrast. The skin changes its temperature really easily. Eyes might be gray, blue, green, green-gray, green-brown, brown of different lightness, honey brown or green brown. Hair not only red and brown of different lightness and intensity, but also natural dark blonde, wheat blonde, raspberry blonde, and more. Color palette for true autumn. Moss includes all sorts of green colors, doesn't it? Mahogany combines red, brown, burgundy tones plus orange. Bronze implies clear, muted, warm metallic colors and textures of gold, browns, and copper tones. Yellow beige sand tones denotes beige and pink. Ocean wave, light and dusty blue tones. Feather white, a variety of gray and gray beige shades. Lapis lazuli, any blue shades. Warm shades do not spoil the skin tone of the true autumn at all, but it is better to choose those that do not match with reddish tone of your skin if you have such, because it will emphasize the redness of your skin. Can true autumn wear silver and gold? Yes, if you have a tendency to be an in transition type. Let's see how it fits with this actress. From this example, we can conclude that true autumn Shailene Woodley also has a tendency to fluctuate between color palettes. What does it mean to fluctuate between the color palettes once again? When you change the actual season and anything from your appearance such as hair color, skin tone, and more, you also widen your color palette horizons. For example, Your main seasonal color palette is True Autumn. In both variants we can see that she is in blonde and chestnut hair, and the dominant season would be autumn. However, if you try to tan more and get hair highlights, you will automatically gravitate towards lighter and softer colors such as soft autumn. But in this case that will be rich and deep plus soft. So during summer that would be absolutely normal to wear baby blue, pink and more shades like that, while the same color might look too pale when the skin becomes lighter. Thank you so much for staying here with me, and I hope this information was useful for you. And if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, put a like, and see you in the next episode.